Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's Ganesha Tarot. Namaste. And today we are going to do some pick a card reading about everything about my future spouse. So even if you're single or if you are already into a relationship, doesn't matter, because it may resonate or not, but I hope it resonates. And these are the cards. This is the card number 1, the 2, the 3, and the card number 4. So I'll give you a little bit time to think, and I will be giving you the timelines down in the comment sections. These are the beautiful earring collections I have because I don't have stones, so like these are the prettiest thing I had. So the earrings, the bell earrings number 1, earring number 2, card number 2, card number 3, and card number 4. So I hope you pick the card and in the comments below, and I hope you like it. And yes, I forgot to tell you, please like and subscribe my channel. Subscribe my channel if you like it, because it motivates me to make some more videos. Because I did not say I did not tell to subscribe my channel, and then I just got few subscriptions in the last few videos. So I'm reminding, please do subscribe and like, and any comment, any suggestion, please, you're welcome down there. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is pile number 1. If you have picked this bell earring, so I have picked 2 angel cards, which I already picked, but all the cards I'm going to shuffle and see what you get. Okay, I'm not pre-shuffling and doing it instant, so that it comes just spontaneously and more accurate. So let's see what we got. The Page of Pentacles. One more card. The Hermit. One more card, the Hangman. Okay, I'm going to take these 3 cards. Let's see. And I have some of my own cards. Let's see what I get. Okay, one more card. Okay, let's see what was the angel card. Fluidity. Okay, Archangel Gabriel and fluidity. Okay, now we're going to pick some house and some planet card. So I have this houses, the 12th house. I'm just going to pick up randomly. Okay, I picked this, and this is the planet. I'm not even looking at it, I just picked this. Okay, so what we have the sun in the 8th house. The sun in the 8th house. So now I'll begin the reading. So pile number 1, whoever has chose the pile number 1, let me begin. Okay, so if you're a boy or girl, it doesn't matter. The reading will be vice versa. So the gender is not I will not focus on gender. So if you're a guy, then it means for a boy, or like for a girl, and for a girl then boy. Okay, so you have a Page of Pentacles, you have the Hermit, and you have the Hangman. Okay, so I'll focus. Okay, I'll focus on it. Firstly, you have the Hermit. Okay, I want to focus on that. So the person, your future spouse, is going to be a little bit introvert, a very someone who is very self-absorbed, someone who does not want to show off, someone who wants to keep things to themselves, like someone who is not willing to speak his own thoughts to another, to people, someone very I'm not saying these persons are much of an introvert, but when it comes to public and speaking and everything, they are introvert. They hide their feelings within themselves. They are not much open and all. So kind of something like that. So with the hangmans, I feel that this person, if I have to talk about the work, the nature and characteristics of this person is something like hermit. So they are very introvert and reserved, would not, if they are hurt, then they would not tell their, they would not tell that they are hurt to you, something like that. So they are hangman. So according to the work, I see, if either they are hermit or hangman, so with the hangman, maybe they are someone who is yes, introvert, as well as someone who is someone who does their things to they do their things according to themselves. They are not going to listen to anyone. What they feel, they do it. Even if they are introvert, they will do whatever they feel it is right for them. Someone who is very spiritual as well. So someone, there might be someone who likes to stay alone and then like meditate and all. And someone a bit stubborn as well. I see, they with the hangman, they are like, they are highly spiritual, as well as they are very sometimes they are indecisive, but most of the time they are not going to listen to other people. They are a bit stubborn in themselves. With the Page of Pentacles, I sense that they are very giving natures. Whatever is in their heart, they would just give it. If they have love for you, they would give it. With the fluidity and with this card, I sense that there's a strong water sign over here. I sense a water sign, and since there's an hangman and hermit, so there might be some earth sign as well. But I sense what, because the characteristics, even the card is saying the earth sign, but the characteristics is somehow to the water sign. So their sun sign may be earth sign, but their rising or Venus sign will be the water sign. So they are emotional person. They are very emotional person, you know and sun in the eighth house. Okay, now sun is our prominent characters, and the eighth house is the house of Scorpio, that is sex, death, letting go. It's like regeneration. So with the sun Leo in the eighth house, it represents they are very much opinionated person. They are they it's in the eighth, it's in eighth houses of the, that it's all about Scorpio zone. So very secretive, as even in the hermit they are very secretive. They will not let the thing know. So their characteristics is of the Scorpio type. So looking wise, with the Page of Pentacles also, I sense that they are tall to medium height, brown hair, brown hair. I'm not saying brown blonde hair, but um, not completely black hair. They have a shiny brown hair or black hair, and height is medium. They are fair looking. I sense they have a very much attractive, mysterious looking in their appearance. Like, even if somebody looks at them, then they feel like they are really attracted like a magnet, because the sun is in the eighth house. So with the Scorpio characteristics in the eighth house, sun being the dominant personal trait, they have a very much attractive and sexual, like attraction, appearance. They are very much, even if this person is, I'm not saying this person is beautiful or handsome, but this person is very attractive. Like, they have a charming face, like charming face. So with the X, that is saying breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandoned, and welcome the love, meeting the one, open heart, and getting together. I strongly sense that they will meet you. If you have met this person, then it's fine. But if you haven't met this person, then they will meet you after a certain separation in your life, or certain tower moment, or certain problem in your life. That is, like, maybe you just broke up, or maybe they just broke up and you suddenly meet, something like that. And with the heart with key, I feel like they will meet you in the exact position when they, like when they either, like as I said earlier, like either you break up or they break up, or when you feel that I don't believe in love, and they feel that they don't believe in love, and suddenly you guys meet, and now there's suddenly, welcome of love. There's suddenly they realize that, why it did not work, like suddenly you guys feel some connection, and feel like, it's like a getting together perfectly, like it's like you both are so much compatible, and you feel a spark in instant. I feel like that, with the fluidity. I feel that it deals with the water. So and the page of pentacles also resembles, I sense, a traveling of work. So it may be traveling, so you might meet this person while traveling, or while at work, while traveling or work. So any traveling, any like business tour, or any like just holiday tour, or somewhere near the sea, somewhere near the water, or in the beach, or in the swimming pool, or something like that, or somewhere where there is blue, everywhere it's blue, or the day where you are wearing blue, or they are wearing blue, or and I sense autumn. I sense autumn. um, I sense autumn as well. And with the page of pentacles, it's also travel, it's movement. So somewhere like you happen to suddenly move somewhere. So you change your job, so you meet this person in your new job, or you change the place where you live, so you meet this person as a neighbor or somewhere nearby, or during any movement, like you are traveling, or you are going for, you're going for a coffee, or you're going for a restaurant or something like that, in a motion, like you suddenly meet this person and meet somewhere like that, something like that. Okay. With the hangman, I do feel that since hermit and hangman, like they are introvert person, so this might be somewhere, I can also sense that it might be online, because hermit is very introvert and very secretive. So maybe some of them, I'm not saying everyone, but some of them might find this person online, so like a blind date or something, like, also because hermit is a very shy person, so you suddenly meet, they are not so much extrovert, so they don't go around, so you meet in online or any dating app, and suddenly you guys meet, and then you find them very charming, something like that. So I'm not taking this as a count, but that I just wanted to see what sort of pentacles or sword I get, just to clarify a bit more. So this person is tall. This person is medium height, brown, as I said earlier, brown hair, um, black hair, but something little bit shiny brown, the natural color. It doesn't matter if they have colored or dyed their hair, but light color eye, so it might be green, brown, or light brown, green, or honey type of light color eye. Tall, this person is tall, and yes, definitely good looking, and I sense autumn, and I sense okay, let me see some more card. Since I got 8, 9, and 12, a lot of X, 10, 8. Probably I sense either this is 8, 9 months later, or 8, 9 months later, or because this all are 10, 9, 8, 8, 9, it's either 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 months later. So it's either either 19 months later, or It's 10, 11, 12. So 12 months. So it's either 1 year later or 8, 9 months later. Something like that. Because it's 8, 8, 9 and all. Let me see. I just want to take. Yeah. It's 8, 9 months later or 12 months later. So it's like 1 year. So the year does not matter, but definitely characteristics would be like this. Thank you. If you like my reading, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Hello guys, for those who have chose this beautiful earring, so here's the reading. I picked 2 cards already. These are the angel cards, and the rest cards I will pick right in front of you guys so that the reading becomes spontaneous and accurate and hits to an exact person who they are meant for. I mean, I'm bad at shuffling because of my short hands. Okay, pile number 2. Let's see the first card. Ace of Swords. The Queen of Wands. I need a Major Arcana. Major Arcana. Oh my god. Major Arcana. I haven't picked one Major Arcana. Major Arcana. Okay. These all are minor. Let's see. At least one Major Arcana. Okay, Judgment. Finally, one more. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Ace of Swords. I need a Major Arcana. The first pile had, instant Major Arcana. So many swords. Not one single Major Arcana yet. See, nothing. Again, sword. Okay, one more try, okay? Let's see, pile number 2. Pile number 2. No Major Arcana. Okay, I give up. So these are your cards. I'll say everything, don't worry. So we have one Major Arcana, that is the Judgment card. And a lot of minors with a lot of swords. Queen of Swords, wands and swords. Okay, not a problem. So I have houses over here. So I'm not gonna see, I'm just gonna pick one. So 6th house, and these are the planet. I'm not gonna see planet. Okay, sun. I'm gonna pull out this my own card as well. Okay, wedding ring. Wow, maybe one more. Okay, ending, coffin, and the wedding ring. So let's see what was the angel card. Growth and inspiration. Okay, wow, wonderful reading. Wonderful, wonderful. What we got? 6th and the sun. So we have sun in the 6th house. So first we are going to talk about the characteristics of this person. So what is the characteristic of this person? So King of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, okay, and Queen of Swords. Now even if the card, like I tried to pick the major arcana, but I picked, like in search of one or two major arcana, I picked so many cards. But see the resemblance, all the queen, 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 queen. We have Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Wands, and King of Pentacles. Can you see how this card resembled? Queen, queen, queen. So it, you might be page 2, page, and so I think you can see the cards. I'll clear so that I can explain each and every card one by one. So these are the cards. Okay, I hope you can see. Okay, I think now it's visible. Okay, so first we'll talk about the characteristics of this person. As a lot of Queens of Cups, Wands, and Swords, and the King of Pentacles, and what we have with the Judgment. Okay, first we'll say the characteristics. So this person is very much career oriented. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords and Wands and Cups defines that. They are a little bit emotionless. They are very much work related, career oriented. They're too much work type of person. Type of person. So it definitely, even if they love you, they're not going to, like show a text maybe type of message like you, like I don't like you, but you are, but this person is someone, even if it's a girl or a boy, this person doesn't like 24-hour text, or or this person doesn't want restrictions in relationship. They want their own space, they want their own respect, they want you to respect them, and definitely you'll get back the respect as well, because they are like a queen and a king feature. So they want respect and they give respect, very much like a sensing a Virgo type of thing. Everything should be exact. Very much time management is there in this person. Like they are someone who wakes up at a very particular time and gets to bed at a very particular time, do their work, or very much career oriented, body oriented. So they are focus on their career as well as their health. So they go to gym or exercise, or like swimming or anything. They are very systematic, very much systematic, very much organized, systematic, very classy, very much opinionated. If they want to tell this is it, then you have to listen to them. It's like they are very dominant. I sense a very dominant with the sun, in the 6th house. Where did I keep? Where was the sun in the, oh, so here it is. With the sun in the 6th house, I will tell later on about this, but with the characteristics. So what did I say? They are very much opinionated, very much organized, disciplined, punctual, so much career oriented. They are so much career oriented, very much career oriented. Okay, and they are a bit emotionless. They are. I'm not saying they are emotionless, but even if they have emotions, they are not going to show the emotions to you. They are not someone who are going to give you a surprise gift, or take you to the dinner. You have to tell them, take me to the dinner type thing. Like you have to force them to show love. They will love you, but they might not show love, because they're too much busy working. Okay, now I will tell. I did say about the personality, and with adding, I'm going to say this sun in the 6th house. So sun 6th house is all about work, health, and self-improvement. Now see the coincidence. The 6th house is of a Virgo house, so it's all about work. So Virgo, Earth, they are so much Virgo and Capricorn. It's like they are so much career based. They, even if they are they are so much organized, as I said earlier. And sun being in the 6th house, definitely their characteristics strongly resembles the Virgo signs, or maybe they're very disciplined and strict and all, everything, whatever I said earlier, exactly the same. So So now I want to tell you how they look. Now with lot of swords, so as I said, swords and wands, I saw a lot of swords. Okay, okay. Now I'll tell you how they look. I sense a lot of swords and wands. So there are swords and wands in compared to the cups. So this person is a very tall person, fair looking. So where do I keep? Okay, this person is a very tall. I don't mean to say they are very tall, but at least they are taller than you. So if you are 5'4", then obviously they might be 6 or something. If you are already 6, then they might be 6'1" or something. Are you getting what I'm saying? So they are definitely tall, and if you are already taller, so they might be a bit taller or equal to your height but taller. Slender body. I sense a slender body. They are not that fat, because they are busy working, so they don't get time to eat, and also they are not fat even if they are foodie. They're fair looking, black hair, dark hair. So if you are from an Western, like, or Europe or America, Canada, something, obviously you people have a blonde hair or something. So the darker side, so it might be reddish brown to a bit dark brown to something like that. But definitely something very dark. So their eyes may be dark, or their hair may be dark, or their skin is fair. I sense a very fair skin. Like so now, if you are from an Africa or from an India where we have a bit golden to dark skin, then definitely, but still a bit you have a fair side of skin. Height, body, and according to an attractive, Page of Swords, a very attractive, um, and handsome as well. They actually, I'm not. They are handsome, but or beautiful, but they are way classy. So like, even if they are not that much good looking or something, they have that branded stuff with them. So they walk in brand, they wear brand, or even if not brand, if even if they are okay with not brand, but they wear a very selective and classy dress, is what I sense. So how do you meet and where do you meet? So coffin, ending, bringing, new beginning, growth, change, and liberation, transition. Imagine how this card resembles each other again. I picked randomly, and this card all resembles to each other. So coffin, it's like transitions, it's like change, growth, new beginning, growth. We have the growth. We have inspiration. So you both inspire each other. You both inspire, and we have Two of Cups and as well as the Ten of Cups. So you both inspire each other. So you feel proud of them, and they feel proud of you. You inspire them, they inspire you. You motivate them, they motivate you, even if they are not that much of emotion, but they make you grow. They inspire you, and they make you grow. And the growth also resembles that. They inspire and they grow. They, like, you both work hand in hand. You inspire both, and something, they will always help you upgrade. And wedding rings, a union, wedding, and all, obviously everlasting promise. It's with the Two of Cups and the wedding ring and the Ten of Cups. You guys will meet at the end, at the completions, when exactly, when you both feel you had enough of the shit, maybe. And in a time like maybe like like at the end, like when you feel like you're not getting a soulmate, maybe, I don't know, like maybe I'm single forever type of feeling, and exactly you find this person, and instantly they propose like in a short, I mean to say that this relationship is not long lasting relationship and marriage. This relationship is something like short relationship and fast marriage, like, and family. So scenario could be that you meet this person, and instantly fall in love, and within like few months you get married or engaged, or you be in relationship or you get pregnant and you have to get married. So something scenario like that, because we have a family card as well, and lovers and family. So an early pregnancy, like you may get pregnant soon, and that may lead to you guys to get married soon. Or when you both feel you had enough, and you feel that, you know, like you both are so much alike, and you know, like you both inspire each other, and also you instantly feel that this is the one, and you get married, something like that. So characteristics done, how they look done, in scenario, how do you meet done, what type of relationship done. Now what is left? Where do you meet and when do you meet? So where do you meet? So, and what do they do? Okay, one that is also left. So first I'll go with where will you meet. So this person is a very work person, so definitely a working place is very strong. So definitely you're going to meet them in a workplace, mostly in the workplace, because this is very work type of person. Since we have inspiration, growth, uh, also maybe some spiritual level, so you might meet them in a spiritual breakdown. So you know, like while decision making, you may go to so in a church, or in a, you know, something prayer situation scenario, or somewhere where there is prayers going on. Page of Sword also resembles maybe in a, so travel, either travel or in the workplace, travel and workplace, or yeah, I sense travel and workplace very strong or very spiritual. Okay, travel and workplace is very strong. Travel or workplace. uh, Travel or workplace, that is. Work travel doesn't mean just, you know, voyage or something like this. This Page of Sword is like swift type of travel. So somewhere like you both meet in a library, you know. I'm not saying exactly the same, but like somewhere, like I'm just giving a scenario, like you guys meet in the library, and then like in a movie, you know, like suddenly something happens, and a book drops, and you look at each other, and wow, type of, you know. I'm not saying exact, like, you know, like suddenly you guys see, you know, love at first sight type scenario, you know. So at workplace or anywhere, swift and love at first sight is very strong, very very strong. I sense very love at first sight. And so when will you meet? When will you meet? So when will you meet? So we have either a lot of two, 4 to 6. So maybe in 10 months, maybe in 10 months, or maybe in 10 months, or 8 to 10 months, maybe soon, or farthest within 2 years. 8 to 10 months and far within 2 years. Okay, a very slight percentage of 4 years, but mostly within 2 years, from 8 to 9 months, from 8 months later on, strongly in the 10 months, maximum to 2 years, and very less likely 4 years. So what do they do? So what job do they do? So judgment, we have the judgment. So what type of work they do? So so they maybe where anything where judgment is needed, you know. So even if they are in a business, then probably export import job, where you have you need a, you know, prompt decision of dealing and everything, something like that. Or maybe a lawyer, or a civil worker, or a lawyer. um, More likely somewhere you give the justice. So maybe in army or police, police, or journalism, army, police, journalism, and yeah, army, police, journalism, and yeah, maybe, yeah, I'm getting more sense to that. Army, police, journalism, lawyer, civil worker, what did I say earlier? I forgot, like maybe a word I forgot, but yeah, these are the things more promptly, but where the judgment is made, where decision is done, you know. I can also sense counselor, so maybe a counselor or a life coach, or someone who prays, someone who let people know what is good and bad. So counselor is strong. Lawyer, law, civil, army, police, counselor, and teacher as well. Okay, I think that's all. I said everything. Thank you, pile number 2. Hello, pile number 3. If you're here for the first time, do subscribe my channel, and if you like my if you like my video, then subscribe to my channel. And this is pile number 3. Beautiful earring. I got this earring from India when I visited India. I'm from Nepal actually. So I just picked this 2 angel card in prior, and every other cards I'm going to shuffle and show in front of you. Okay, let's shuffle the card. Okay, pile number 3. What do you have? First card, 9 of Cups. I need 2 major arcana if possible, and I'll stop there until I find 2 major arcana. Okay, Empress. 1 more major arcana, and I would stop if possible. 6 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Page of Wands. 1 more major arcana if possible. 3 of Wands. Only the pile number 1 had instant major arcana. Okay, 2 more try. Maybe 2 cards. 1 last try. I picked a lot of cards. Okay, at the bottom we have 2, so I'm gonna take this. Wow, the Sun card. So okay, now we open the angel card as well. So we have the support, and we have love. Wow, love and support angel. And we're gonna pick some handmade cards. Let me shuffle first. Abundance. Mask. Can you see, like, this was in the bottom of the deck and I decided to take, and later I opened it and it was like supported. Look at the 2 pillars. I don't know how this is so connected. So let me pick the houses. I have the 12 house scattered. I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna pick one. So we have 4 house. Definitely it has to come 4 now, because we have the Empress, and 4th is all about home. 4th is all about home, parents, roots. So how coincident is that? Now we have the planet. I'm gonna pick 1 card. Venus. OMG, I'm done here. I'm definitely done here. Like, Venus and fourth house. Venus is of the house of love. We have the love card, we have the high priestess, and we have the empress, and exactly the fourth house which belongs to home, and we have the support and the high priest. Look how this card is connected, and I picked right in front of you. Okay, not delaying, I'm going to read the cards. I'm really excited to read the cards today. I don't know why. So if you like it, please don't forget to subscribe. So beginning of the cards, let's let's talk about the personality of your person, personality of your spouse. Okay, here we go. The Empress, the Page of Wands, the High Priest. Okay, I'll explain every card. I'm not going to leave even one card, so I'm going to explain, don't worry. Keeping him. And this, okay, I'm gonna make some. Okay, first I'm going to tell about the personality and all everything, and then later on gradually I'll say everything. Okay, so talking about the personality of your persons, and did I say that this card was mask and abundance, and the 9 card is also abundance. Okay, so what is the type personality of this person? Like an empress. So if you're a guy, even if you're not a guy, if you're a girl, so even if you're a girl, then your future spouse is going to be someone very nurturing, someone very caring, someone very loving, and someone very home person. If you're a girl, then if you're a woman, then definitely a good mother, a good housewife, someone who rush to home to take care of the family, to take care of the family and their husband and kids. They like surrounding with their family. Family is very important for them. So a very nurturing, a caring person. And with the high priests, they are very much good in decision making. They are very spiritual as well. I sense a very spiritual and very they are they like even like if you're a man, they are someone like who doesn't want to go outside. After work they wish to come back to home, spend time with their kids and all, with the dogs and kids. And with the high priest, they're like they are so much good at decision making. There's so much understanding. They know the yin in the yang and the yang in the yin. You know what I mean? Like they know. They would not judge you instant. They would analyze thing, and then they would decide where we went wrong, type of thing. So they are very much analytical person, very much spiritually awakened person. So they very think before they do anything, or think before they speak anything, someone like that. With the Page of Wands, they like traveling. This person likes traveling. Your spouse likes traveling, so you might be going on vacations now and then, or maybe your spouse. I'll go back later on about the work, but this person really likes traveling. Probably would maybe the work will be related to travel as well. So yeah, this person is very short, very nurturing, loving, caring, very much like very much caring person, very much caring person. Oh my god. So fourth house is in the Venus. So fourth house is all about home, security, family, roots, and it's in the Venus. Venus is the house of love. And Venus is the house of Cancer. So definitely your spouse may be a water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Pisces and Cancer is very strong. So like as an empress, so they're very emotional, loving, and it's so much more empress. Since you're empress as well, so there might be an earth sign also, since there's a lot of pentacles, and also there's earth sign is strong. Earth sign is very strong because they are, I sense, very materialistic as well. First I'll finish with this. So they are family is very important to them. They are very much supporting as well as protective about their family. So the reason I said earth sign being very strong is that they are a bit much about handling with the money matter, I have an abundance card, and as well as this nine of cups and all these pentacles. Keep positive mindset, exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss, abundance. Like these people are financially very abundant. They might have a stable income source, or maybe they have a they are, rich by birth or something. So they, money is not a matter for them. It's big, and they are much more towards saving, though they like spending money, and spending money more toward for their family, for them, for more than their themselves. They like spending money for the others, they like spending money, they like helping others with the money and all. There might be some issues with the balancing money, that is, there might be much more flow of the income, but their expenditures are also high, and that might be the reason of sometimes they might have problem with balancing the money thing, and they might be sometimes worried about, yeah, my salary was this, but I spend this much money. But never they will have problem in not having money, because there's abundant, because they are either they are earning very much, or that they don't lack money, or they are gifted by birth, they are born in a very rich family or something like that. So money is not a matter, but they are very much um, lavishly buying and stuff thing, we have the mask here, so not showing true feelings, hide personality, pretend, and with the four of wands, five of wands, it's like maybe they have been something, they have been suffering in the past, or they had suffered in the past, and they completely changed their personality, completely changed who they are now. So there might be some dark side of them that they don't want to tell you. So there might be some secrets that they will not tell you. It doesn't matter, because past is past. So they have defeated, they have won the battle, they've overcome the past, and now they are so much good. So I don't think so this is a problem. So might be they might have some a bit past. With this, I sense that as much as you are trying to find when will I get my spouse and who is my spouse, they are also eagerly waiting for you. Like I feel it might, I don't know, it might take time, because I have to look further later. Sorry, but at a divine timing, you guys, they are also longing a spouse, a life partner in their life, and even you are waiting for a life partner in their life, in your life. So with a divine timing, a day when you guys will meet, and everything will just be wow. So like even they are waiting for you, like they are also wishing I get my future partner soon. So you guys are manifesting each other. We have the love and we have the support. So this relationship is all about love and support. So as I said, with the Empress and the High Priest, very much loving, like very much loving, caring person. They do take care of Venus here. So if you're a man or woman, whatever, like they care about their dates, anniversary, birthdays. They do check on. They like celebrations. They like surprises, giving surprise gifts and all. They like small celebrations and all. And you guys support each other like hell, like like you both are the pillars of your relationship, and they know it, and you will also know it, and they will also know it, like you two, like you support, like. And it also means that the angels are telling you that it's now it's not much time left for you guys to be together. They're like, angels are in support, and they are. So it's also means the angels are supporting in your relationship. So it's a divine twin flame, divine connections. So your guardian angels are very looking forward for you guys to be together very sooner. With the love and all, with the fourth house in the Venus with the Empress, they are very much loving. You see the rainbow itself, it's such a like when you like you much more, after you find them, your life will suddenly change, and life will suddenly, you will never know what is love until now. You might have had a relationship, but they will tell you know what is love. You will feel blessed to have this person in your life, is what I feel. So with the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Cups, I feel like they will have, even you, maybe you have, or they have a lot of options in life. You or they have done or chose, or been in a chose wrong, or had wrong decisions which you regret. um and they're very much, like 6 of Cups is all about giving, so very much generous, kind. They are so much generous and kind, like they cannot even say no to anything, not to friends, not to anyone, not to their loved ones obviously, but not even if a stranger comes and asks for something, they would find a very hard time to say no, something like that. So you have options, they have options, because, and at the right time, you both will choose each other. So I told about the scenario, personality. Now I'll tell you about okay, where do you meet, when do you meet, what do they work, and the appearance. I'll go with the appearance first. So Empress and the High Priestess, and a lot of wands over here. So medium height, mm, dark hair, slim body, dark hair, medium height, and light eyes, slim body, medium height, light eyes. Hair is blonde, black or blonde, either very black or either very blonde. mm, I would not say they are beautiful or they're handsome, but you will love them for their inner, for their heart, because if it's a guy, if you're a girl and you're searching for a guy, he's very charming, fun loving and charming. If you are a guy, then your woman will be a very much you know I would not say beautiful. She will be pretty looking obviously, but beauty lies in the eye of beholder. For you, she will be like, even if she won't be looking that much great, but for you, she'll be the one. But if you are searching for a guy spouse, then he is charming. Okay. Sorry, I had the maximum space, so I'm going to continue from here. I don't know where did I end it. I did not notice the cutoff. Okay, so if you're a guy, then if you're a guy, then the girl would be someone who you will love from the heart. So beauty holes in the eye beholder, so obviously you would like it. And if you're a girl, then definitely your guy would be a charming person, definitely a charming person. So where do you meet? Okay, at first I want to go for what job or occupation does your spouse have. So they are the High Empress, so very much nurturing. So medical profession is very strong. So doctor, nurse, or care person, or any occupational therapy, physiotherapy, someone taking care. So I cannot say each and every particular job, but someone like relatable, someone who takes care, of the patients, or someone who takes care in a nursing, or they might be even a teacher as well, because if we have a High Priest as well, so someone nurturing towards the kids, those who likes kids, something like that. High Priest, so decision making, they're very spiritual, so very much good in decision making. So maybe architect, civil engineer. And yes, could be an entrepreneur, because if into business, if this is a guy entrepreneur, because they are prompt in decision making, and that will make them, so most sign with the Empress, I have a very noble profession or white collar job. I hope you know what is white collar job. Or High Priestess is something like in decision making job. So nurses, doctors related, architect or something like that, and decision making job. So where will you meet? Where will you meet? At their work or at your work, or somewhere in the, see, because we have the options here. So I sense social media, because we have options over there. So social media, so online dating app and something like that. And we have a work, so it might be in the work, in the hospital, somewhere in their work or your work, or in the social media online, or in the online. Piece of ones also say either this is travel. Travel is less likely over here, and obviously in a charity place. So any charity place you can find them. Online charity place or at work, especially at hospital or working site, or where there is a forest, jungle, forest. So somewhere like that. So when will you meet them? When will you meet them? So okay, 2 3 2 3. Okay, 2 3 2 3 4. Okay, you are meeting them. I don't know, I am running out of space in my camera. Sorry, my mobile, because that's the reason I say you to. Okay, I'll talk about this later. So where were you? I'll try to merge it because it's breaking. So probably nine months, strongly 2 to 4 years. So either 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. 2 3 4. Less likely 4 to 6 months. Less likely 4 to 6 months, medium 9 months, more strongly 2 to 4 years, very strong 2 and 3 years. So it's after 2 or 3 years. I hope you like my reading. If you like and thumbs up, bell icon and subscribe. Sorry, pile number 3 I broke, so you have 3 parts. I'll try to merge it. Thank you. Hey, pile number 4, this is a card with a beautiful blue earring. And these are the angel cards which I've already selected, and the rest cards I'm going to shuffle and select in front of you guys. It's the last reading. If you like my reading, don't forget to subscribe. It motivates me a lot, and I just had some breakdown of my phone because of the lack of space. If I get more subscriptions, then I would change into camera, buy a camera maybe, so help me, motivate me, and subscribe me if you like. Any comments or suggestions are welcome, and I hope it resonates. Okay, here I'm going to pick 2 Major Arcana. If I see Major Arcana, at least minimum 3 cards. If I don't see Major Arcana, I want to pick most of the cards. So I need 2 Major Arcana as possible. The Hermit, one more Major Arcana if possible. Okay, the Moon. I'm gonna stop here after card number 1, the shortest one. Okay, so now we have the angel card which I took earlier, wisdom and joy and wisdom. Some more handwritten cards. Okay, palm and the runner. Palm and the runner. Now we have some house, 12 house. We have 12 house, so I'm gonna pick one house without even looking at it. 10 house. Put all other house here, and we have the planets. We have planet. I'm gonna pick one without looking. So Venus again. Okay, we have 2 sun and 2 Venus. How strange is that? Okay, we'll keep this aside. Now pile number 4. Let me talk about we'll talk about the characteristics, the personality, how is the relation, what does your spouse do, when will you meet, how will you meet, and overall reading. Okay, so we'll talk about the personality is, we have the moon and the hermit. So definitely a very much introvert, a very much moon is a shadow sign, so very much secretive, maybe dealing with the water sign is very strong, Cancer and Scorpio. Cancer and Scorpio is very strong because they are very much secretive, and they are they are somebody else, and they show something else, a bit introvert, a bit shadow side of them. I feel they are very much hurt because the moon and the hermit with the 3 of swords, I feel that in past they were very hurt because of some reason. We have the runner and the palm tree. So runner is the codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego, and stability, security, performance, growth. So there is I get this feeling that first, talking about the personality, they are very introvert, they are very shy, they are not someone who is going to tell you their feelings. They have their shadow part, so they might not be exactly what you think they are. They are very secretive. They would not tell you their feelings. They might hide their feelings. um, mm, yeah Very much spiritual, very much insightful, um, and very emotional as well. They are very emotional, and because of this nature, they were hurt in the past. Most probably they were hurt in the past with the runner treasure and the three of swords. They were very heartbroken or betrayed in the past. They were so much into love, and they were betrayed in the past, and they went into a hermit mode. And this is the reason, this is the reason they went into they are now focusing on their career. They are working. They are definitely working and focusing on their career, and with the wisdom, I feel like they are now highly gaining spirituality. So that is the reason they are in the hermit mode. As I said earlier, most strongly I see water sign, and I maybe earth sign as well. So we have Venus in the 10th house. I'm gonna show you this. Can you see? So 10th house is all about career, its status, reputations. It's mostly about the purpose, power, and career. And Venus is it is a love house, and Venus is also Cancer. Yes, Venus is also Cancer. So this is the reason Cancer and Scorpio is very strong. Cancer is very strong. They are very emotional person. So so career. So Venus in the 10th house. So career. So emotional side. Their shadow side is the emotional side. The love side is in the career. So I can sense that their status, their career is a bit affected because of their love. So they put their love a bit prior to their career. They're someone who are I'm not saying they are not career oriented, but they put their career on hold if it comes to love. So love is very important for them. Love is very important to them. And with the stability 10 and the joy, I feel that after they meet you, then finally they realize, and they become happy. They find happiness, and they become stable. They stable, and they grow stable and be a very happy family with you, get happy family with you after they find you, but before they find you, they are into hermit mode. They are heartbroken, they are, like restless, they are heartbroken. They try focusing in career, but they are into a hermit mode. They're in search of their soulmate as well. Now, what is the appearance? A very much dark side. So if it's a girl, then probably this type of person might have tattoo in their body. Probably they might have tattoo in their body, or any secretive past. So any such some dark past in their life that they might not share with you, or that has changed them, or where they are very spiritual, so they might be also involved in some astrology, a tarot card reading, or meditations, something like that. mm, yeah, personality trait, yeah, and yeah, they are emotional, dark. They are in search of something, like which they have not yet received the answer. And I definitely know that this answer is after they find you, and then they become happy. But before they find you, they're not happy. I don't see them happy. Now I don't see them happy. They are meditating, they are spiritually, they are into spiritually. They've given their heart and soul and mind into spiritual energies, because they're so much a bit, they have some bit emotional trauma with them. So personality wise, yes, very secretive, dark. This can be someone who is dark, tall, dark, black, handsome, or someone very tall, dark eyes, dark hair, uh, something dark like tattoo, or as I said earlier, or a mole in the body, very prominent. I'm not saying everybody has mole, everybody may has mole, but something prominent, the mole on the face, a mole on the chest, or something very prominent mole, or some dark past, or mm, yeah, or hiding something secretive. If this might be someone like someone also like, those personality who has red hair, they dye their hair, they have black nail polish and something like that. And even the guys are like, like so much into metal and type, might be as well. I'm not saying exactly, because obviously would not marry. Obviously, yeah, everybody has a choice, but like they wear someone like that. Maybe they wear someone like that as well, or being someone like, someone who likes dark music, dark magic, dark, or they like black. Maybe just they like black, they like dark colors, they like black, they often wear black thing, black mole or black hair, something very black. Okay, now how do they look, their personality. And oh my god, my video again broke down. What is wrong with my camera? My phone, actually, really sorry. I don't know, like, from where did I again continued. Is it continuing? I'm really sorry. I deleted some of the videos and the clips to make us some stories. So I don't know where was I don't know from where I'm going to start again. But I'm sorry, pile number 3 and 4, because of the lack of stories, I had a lot of cuts and breakdown. So spiritual, very much spiritual, dark. So my job regarding those things, and teacher, preacher, or some computer engineers, or someone, yeah, an astrologer, a tarot reader itself, someone who's trying to seek something. um, an introvert, so someone who stays back, so not someone very promptly, or it can be any civil work, who just has to just sit and not interact with people much, something like that job. Yes. So definitely, I don't know, like where so I talked with the personality, I talked what type of relation you guys have, I talked about when you are going to meet from 10 months to 3 years, and their professions, the dark, and about the all the peculiarities, everything. Yes, I don't think so I have anything more to say. That is all. Find number 4. I hope you like it. If you like, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.